Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Plainville High School for the second round tonight, as the Plainville Lady Cardinals will be taking on the TMP Monarchs. TMP, just a few moments ago, finished their match with Trigo, beating them in 2 sets. The Cardinals just finished their match here on court number 1. They took on the Norton Blue Jays, and Norton was able to defeat the Cardinals in 2 sets on this court. So both teams, having just come off of a match a few minutes ago, they gave them, looked like maybe a 10-minute warm-up on the clock. On court number 2, we have Trigo warming up against Norton, and I'm going to kind of watch here. I'm not 100% sure if the 10 minutes is total or if that's just for each team to be on the floor. So we're going to got to watch the clock here, but right now on the clock for Plainville and TMP, there's 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. We're going to keep it live, so hopefully you have our stream going. Regardless, whenever that match starts, we'll have the first serve for you here tonight. Again, this is Cardinal Media Production and the Bird's Eye View, and we appreciate you joining us tonight for Lady Cardinal volleyball action. Okay, we are back here courtside, Cardinal Gym, as the Cardinals will be taking on the Monarchs here. It looks like the girls are getting in their final serve warm-ups, and about 30 seconds left on the clock, and then we'll get you going here. So just to kind of summarize what happened in the first round, TMP was on court number 2 taking on Trigo, and they defeated Trigo in 2 sets. The first one was a nail-biter, 25-23, and then in the second one, TMP took control early and was able to finish off that one. I think they ended up winning that one by maybe not quite double digits, but it was pretty close. On court number 1, the Lady Cardinals took on Norton Blue Jays, and in the first set, the Norton Blue Jays jumped out early. They jumped out big. They held a 10-point lead most of the way through. The Cardinals did battle their way back and get it within single digits and probably within 6 or 5, but the Blue Jays came out on that first set 25-19. Second one much closer, but TMP able to close it out, winning that one 25, I think it was 25-22. So we are ready for round number 2 as the TMP Monarchs will be here on the near court. The Cardinals will be on the far court. And we'll get your starters here in just a second. Thank you again for joining us on the Bird's Eye View. Okay, on the floor right now for TMP. Looks like there's going to be some changes, though. Looks like we'll go through this here. Number 15, Emily Lane. Number 23 is on the floor, Sophia Mickelson-Coulter. Looks like the libero is ready to come in. That is number 2, Emily Augustine. Number 10, Jaden Gottschalk, and she'll be serving first. Number 13, Lauren Miller, and number 11, Cassidy Yost. For the Cardinals, looks like it's Metzger, Hosier, Dewey, Augustine, Hunsaker, and Boucher. And we're off. First serve by the Monarchs. Handled well by the Cardinals. Cardinals are able to get that one back. Nice job by the Cardinals to take over and get that point right away and jump out to a very early 1-0 lead over TMP. Serving first for the Cardinals will be number 6, Augustine. Her serve, nice one. Comes across here, handled by number 23. 15 for TMP. Lane knocks it home, but the Cardinals got it back across, and then TMP able to regain that shot and get the point back. So it's all tied up at 1 apiece here as TMP will take back the serve. And it looks like serving for the Monarchs will be number 11. That is Cassidy Yost. Boucher, no problem on that serve. Metzger in the middle, big hit there. TMP play in the middle there. Boucher, no problem again. That time it was Dewey with the good hit. TMP tipping it over, but their tip goes wide. Cardinals with the point, and they go up 2-1 over the Monarchs. Good serve there. Not handled well at all by the Monarchs, and the Cardinals go up 3-1. Looks like it's Dewey doing the serving for Plainville. Another good deep serve there by Dewey. Hot shot there by number 28, Wassinger, for TMP. She blocks it at the net. Wassinger blocks that shot at the net by the Cardinals. That's going to get TMP that point and the serve back, and serving for the Monarchs will be number 13, Lauren Miller. That serve had a little bit of English on it. Cardinals had a hard time adjusting, and it goes wide and out of bounds. TMP ties it up at 3 apiece here early in set number 1. Boucher shot over to the right side. Cardinals set up for a play, but not all set up for the same play, as TMP now takes a 4-3 lead over the Cardinals. Boucher to the middle, to Metzger. Metzger back to Boucher. Her shot a little short. TMP takes an early 2-point lead over the Cardinals, 5-3. Cardinals setting up over on the side. Kaiser up high for that one. TMP now setting up over on this side. Cardinals, good job as they recover from a hard hit there. Quick tip there. Kind of a sneaky play there by TMP, as it looked like they were setting up for a swing and a hit, but instead they just tip it over. They take a 3-point lead, up 6-3. Serving for TMP is still number 13, Lauren Miller. Cardinals having a tough time with Miller's serves. I'm not sure what she's doing to them, but she giving Cardinals all kinds of grief. TMP scores again as they go up 7-3. Miller still with the serve. That serve a little bit too short, but a good run there by Miller for TMP. Cardinals regain the serve. Cardinals now down 4-7. Serving for them will be Hunsinger. Good deep serve by Molly. TMP playing at the net. Looks like number 15, Lane, with a big hit there. Point goes to TMP. They jump up 8-4 on the Cardinals. Good serve there by Lane. High shot there. Cardinals are just going to have to get it over, and they do as Dewey knocks it over. TMP playing over there on the side. Cardinals having trouble again. And TMP takes a 5-point, 9-4 lead over Plainville. On the court number 2 right now, Norton holds a 6-4 lead in set number 1 over the Eagles. Good hot shot there from Staub, and it works as she has a little running hit there. She came across the right side, knocks it home for the Cardinals. They get the serve back, get the lead cut down to 4. They serve trailing 9-5. Hosier with a serve. TMP struggling with this one, but they're going to get it back. And kind of I think the Cardinals were expecting something, and it didn't happen. Ball falls to the floor. TMP back up by 5, up 10-5, coming into serve. Number 23, Sophia Mickelson-Coulter. Staub playing that one again. That one is true as she knocks it home. Point to the Cardinals, and they pull within 4. Serving for Plainville will be Jersey Kaiser. Kaiser, a senior this year for the Cardinals. Her serve just a little bit too short, goes into the net. Point to TMP as they go up 11-6 here in set number 1. Jump serve there by number 2. That's Augustine. TMP setting up over here on the left side. Their shot handled by Kaiser. Cardinals going to have to get it back in and just get it over, and they do. Good job of the Cardinals there not to give up on that one. Now TMP shot is going to be long. Point to Plainville as they pull back within 4, 11-7. Brooklyn Staub now serving for the Cardinals. Her serve a little bit too long. Point back and serve back to the Monarchs. They're up 12-7. Serving for TMP is number 10, Jaden Gottschalk. Her serve looks like it's a little long. Back and forth we go as the Cardinals will take that point. Now trailing 12-8. And serving will be Augustine. TMP with a quick tip over. Plainville ready for it that time. They just couldn't quite get it back across the net. Ball goes back to, or the serve goes back to TMP. They get that 5-point lead again. They're up 13-8. Serving for TMP, number 11, Cassidy Yost. And they're going to call that one in. It looked like it might be going out, but it is in. So point to TMP. They're up 14-8. Yost still holding the serve for the Monarchs. This time they get their hands on it. The Cardinals get it back across. TMP now playing towards the middle. Now they bring it back here to the left side. Blocked by the Cardinals, but the block ricochets and goes out. So point to TMP as they are stretching their lead to 7 now, up 15-8. Hunsinger, no problem. Gets it to Augustine. Augustine over to Hosier. She gets a good shot coming across. Now TMP gets it back across. Number 15, Lane, knocks it home. And Cardinals unable to get that one back. So we have the Monarchs now with a 16-8 lead over the Cardinals here in this first set. Tip over by TMP. Cardinals got it back across, but then number 13, Lauren Miller, tipped it over. TMP now stretching their lead to 17-8 over Plainville. Yost still serving. Her serve, that one goes wide. And the run there by TMP ends. Cardinals still have time here to get back into this one. As right now we have Aubrey Dewey serving for the Cardinals. TMP with a big swing there. It looked like it was coming, but instead they just tip it over. That time Metzger gets it over, gets the job done. Point to the Cardinals. Now trailing, Cardinals trailing TMP 17-10. Good block there by, looks like it's Boucher and Metzger. TMP playing that one from the back line. Good hit there, but Cardinals able to get it. Metzger tries to tip it over, unable to get her hands on it. TMP now with an 8-point lead, 18-10 here in set number one. Miller still serving. Hunsinger. Augustine to Boucher. Boucher, what a nice hit there by Brady Boucher for the Cardinals as they get the serve back and they trail by 7, 18-11. Deep serve there by the Cardinals, handled by TMP. Backline hit by number 15 for the Monarchs. Now the Cardinals working it back across. Boucher again. This time TMP handles that one. Boy, TMP is attacking from the back line, but the Cardinals so far doing a good job of handling that one. That time the Cardinal shot goes into the net. TMP is going to get the serve back, go up 19-11. And serving for TMP will number 15, Emily Lane. Dewey gets it in the backcourt. Hosier to Staub. Staub hit is good. And TMP back and forth we go. Cardinals have it back now. Staub again. She's blocked at the net, but the block goes on the TMP side, so the Cardinals get that point. And now trail 19-12 to TMP. Serving for Plainville is Jade Hosier. Hosier, nice serve. TMP handling it over there on the right side. That time Hunsinger gets it back. Cardinals playing it over there on their left side. Had a hard time with that one, and the TMP Monarchs hit that 20-point mark first here in set number 2 as they go up 8, 20-12. On court number 2, it looks like the Blue Jays and the Eagles are 12-11 with the Norton Blue Jays leading in set number 1 over there. Number 23 serving there for TMP. Again, that's Coulter. Mickelson Coulter. TMP with a set at the net. Blocked by the Cardinals, but blocked out of bounds. And TMP is going to take that point as they go up 21-12. Mickelson Coulter again with a serve for TMP. Cardinals get the return, but it goes into the net. TMP goes up 22-12 here in set number 1 on the Cardinals, and they have a timeout on the court taken by Plainville. Again, trying to regroup and get the run here stopped by TMP as they are only 3 points away here from taking the first set. On court number 2, the Trigo Eagles have now taken a 2-point lead over the Norton Blue Jays, 14-12. We'll see right now they're playing Schubert there with a good hit, but they're going to say her hit went out of bounds. So that's going to be point to Norton. 14-13 now, Trigo with the lead. Still in our timeout over here on court number 1. And the Cardinals are back on the floor, ready to go. And now the TMP Monarchs are back on the floor. Again with number 23, Sophia Mickelson-Coulter, doing the serving for TMP. They are just 3 points away from taking this first set. Plainville hoping to stop this, get the point and the serve back, and make a little run of their own. And we'll see what happens as the serve is up and over. Dewey able to get a hand on it, then Hosier. Staub gets it across. Now TMP playing it across in the middle, and they're just going to have to play it over from that back line. Plainville able to get it across, and they do. It's exactly what the Cardinals needed there to get the point back over and the serve. So now they're down 22-13. Looks like serving for the Cardinals will be Brady Boucher. Nice serve coming right at me. Dropped right over the net. TMP struggling with that one, and it works for the Cardinals' favor as they get that point, now trailing 22-14. Boucher with another nice serve, just barely over the net. TMP attacking that back line again, and they're going to say it must have been a violation on the Cardinals at the net, as TMP are going to get that point and take over the serve. They're up 23-14, and serving will be number 2, Emily Augustine. Staub with a big swing there, but TMP ready for it, and they're going to say another violation on the Cardinals. That's going to get a point to TMP and put them at set point here for this first set of the match. 24-14, TMP with the lead, and Augustine still with the serve. Boucher, TMP has it back though. Boucher got it across. TMP just attacking from that back line all night long, and it works to their favor that time as the Cardinals did not have an answer for it, and TMP able to win this first set. 25-14. So there will be a 3-minute break there as the teams switch sides and regroup. Cardinals will be coming to the near court, TMP to the far court. TMP with a 1-set lead on this one. We'll see if the Cardinals can regroup after this short break. We'll keep you up to date on what's going on court number 2, while court number 1 is switching sides. So in court number 2, we have the Norton Blue Jays facing the Trigo Eagles. It looked like Norton jumped out early in that one, but Trigo now has taken the lead and actually extended that lead to 5 as they are up 18-13 over Norton. Trigo now playing that to Schubert. Schubert is their big hitter, and her hit is good. It ricochets off of the Blue Jays. That's going to give Trigo a 19-13 lead. Again, they're just in set number 1 over there as well. In the first round tonight, Norton Blue Jays defeated the Cardinals in 2 sets, and the TMP Monarchs were able to defeat the Eagles in 2 sets. Big swing there by Hauser for Norton on the court number 2. Trigo setting up there in the middle. Right now, they just got a good volley going here between the two teams. Nice hit there by Norton, but it goes wide. Going to give the Eagles a 20-13 lead over Norton in court number 2. On court number 1, we are about a minute and a half away here from starting set number 2. As set number 1 here between TMP and Plainville started off pretty close. And then once both teams got into double digits, TMP started to stretch their lead and was able to win kind of going away there over the Cardinals. We'll see if the Cardinals can start off a little bit better this time, get a little bit more in tune with what's going on the floor, as they had a couple plays there where they kind of let the ball drop to the floor, but I've seen them play much, much better than that. I know they have it in them, And all it takes is just a little spark, and we'll see if somebody can supply that spark for the Cardinals as they get ready to take on TMP here in set number 2. So we're glad you're here with us tonight again on the Bird's Eye View as we're bringing you Lady Cardinal volleyball action. Coming up later this week, I believe the Lady Cardinals are traveling to Ellenwood on Thursday. Boy, they just don't get any rest. They are traveling to Ellenwood on Thursday, I believe, if I have that correct. The football team will be traveling, they will be home actually hosting Phillipsburg on Friday. And the cross-country team will be traveling to the Rooks County Golf Course on Thursday for their meet this week. Now the golf team today, the ladies golf team, this is the first year for ladies golf for the Cardinals. I think they traveled to Goodland today. I haven't heard anything from them, but good luck to them today. Hopefully they will have a good time on their first golf meet of the year. Bird's Eye View, just to let you know, will not be broadcasting the football game this week. I believe Phillipsburg is trying to work it out where they can stream it, but I have some family obligations this week, and I will not be able to stream the ball game yet. So the next thing we'll be trying to bring you will be probably some volleyball action next week, but we'll keep you up to date on the Facebook page. We're glad you're here with us tonight. And we're getting ready here to start set number 2 as the Cardinals will be serving with Brianna Augustine serving for Plainville. All right, here we go. Augustine with a good serve, handled over there by TMP. TMP setting up over here on the Cardinals' left side, and they hit a shot to the deep far corner. And they're going to say that falls in for TMP. So TMP jumps out and takes over the serve and takes an early 1-0 lead. Dewey to Augustine. Augustine to Hosier. Hosier tips it across, but blocked by TMP. And TMP up early in this one, 2-0. Dewey knocks it up to Augustine. Augustine high in the air to Hosier. Hosier gets it across for the Cardinals. Now TMP with a quick hit. Kind of a quick shot there by TMP. And they're going to say there was I don't know what happened there. It was back and forth. It looks like TMP ended up with the point. They said there was a violation, but they changed the call, so now TMP with a 3-0 lead here in set number 2. Deep serve by TMP, and it goes out, so the Cardinals will get the serve back. Going back to serve for Plainville will be number 13, Reagan Wilkerson, senior for the Cardinals this year. TMP having trouble with that one, but they do get it across. Now the Cardinals playing one to the middle for Metzger, and her shot goes wide as TMP jumps up 4-1 here in set number 2. Serving for TMP will be number 11, Cassidy Yost. Deep serve by Yost, too deep as it goes out, and the Cardinals will get that back. Good job by the Cardinals to spot that one going long and to let it go. 4-2 now, TMP with the lead as Molly Hunsinger takes the serve for the Cardinals. Good serve there by Molly. She gets it over to the far side. Now TMP setting up number 15, Lane, with a shot, and a rocket shot it was, as the Cardinals unable to return that one. And TMP up 5-2, and they take over the serve. Lauren Miller serving for TMP. Cardinals trouble with that one. And TMP goes up 6-2 here in set number 2. Miller still serving for the Monarchs. Augustine to Hosier. This one's going to be trouble. See if we can get a nice job there by the Cardinals. Not to give up on that one. Dewey gets it back across. And it looks like Lane again just hammers it home. And TMP taking a 5-point lead now, 7-2 over the Cardinals. And TMP's set serve that time goes into the net. Cardinals will take it as it stops a little bit of a run there by the Monarchs. Serving for the Cardinals now will be Hosier. Jade Hosier, a senior for the Cardinals this year. TMP setting up over on that backside. Ricochets off to Plainville. And TMP back to a 5-point lead. I missed the ending on court number 2 there, but I do believe Trigo was able to take that one from Norton. So they're getting ready to start their second set just now. TMP with a serve, Nuss able to handle it. Hosier back into Staub. Staub with a good hit there. TMP trying to chase it down, and they do, but they're not able to get it back across. Staub hits that one deep enough and hard enough that TMP not able to return it. So point goes to the Cardinals, now trailing 8-4, and serving for the Cardinals will be number 10, Aubrey Dewey. Her serve drops in and over. That's an ace for Dewey. Cardinals pull within 3, now down 8-5 here in set number 2. Backline hit from number 15, Emily Lane. Falls in for TMP. They go up 9-5, and they get the serve back from Plainville. Good crowd here for both teams here on this side of the court. Serve by TMP. Looks like it was Mickelson Coulter. Cardinals hit too far. TMP's now doubled the score up 10-5 over the Cardinals. That serve by TMP into the net. So the Cardinals get it back. They trail 10-6 now. And serving for the Cardinals is number 11, Brooklyn Staub. She's a junior this year for Plainville. TMP having trouble with this one, but they get the handle on it, and then they knock it into the net. So point to the Cardinals as they get back within 3. They're down 10-7. Staub still serving for Plainville. Nice serve there by Staub, almost a spike serve. Cardinals playing that one nicely as Augustine tips it to the back. Point to the Cardinals. They're pulled within 2 now as they were down 5 just a little bit ago on a 3-0 run. Now 10-8, TMP with the lead, but the Cardinals still holding serve. Brooklyn Staub serving for Plainville. Another good jump serve by Staub. Another point for Plainville. We got a 4-0 run here by the Cardinals as they're pulled within 1. Now 10-9, TMP with the lead. Staub, another serve over to the right side. TMP does get this one up in the air. And they go to Emily Lane again. And it works to their benefit as TMP gets the serve back, ends that 4-0 run by the Cardinals. And TMP up 11-9. And serving for them right now will be number 2, Emily Augustine. On the other court, Norton has a 5-4 lead over Trigo. Remember, Trigo took set number 1 in that match. Dewey handles that one. Augustine to the middle to Metzger. Metzger with a big swing. Blocked back in TMP's favor. They go up 12-9. They put their lead back up to 3. Hosier to Augustine. Augustine with the quick tip over. Now TMP playing it back across, blocked by the Cardinals. They're going to say a point for the Cardinals as there was a violation on TMP Cardinals back within 2, down 12-10. Augustine serving for Plainville. Serve goes into the net, so point back to TMP as they are up 13-10, and serving for them will be number 10, Jaden Gottschalk. Hunsinger to Augustine. Augustine cross court to Hosier. Hosier shot handled by TMP. Now TMP tips it back, but it goes out. Point to the Cardinals. 13-11 now, TMP with the lead. And number 13, Reagan Wilkerson, serving for Plainville. Nice deep serve. A little too deep as TMP lets that one go and takes the point. They go back up by 3, 14-11. Coming in for the Cardinals will be Nuss. Coming in for TMP will be Wassinger. Serving for TMP will be Yost, number 11. Her serve looked like it was going to go into the net, but makes it over. Big shot there by Metzger. Backline shot again by TMP. Now the Cardinals trying to set it up. Hosier gets it across. Good hustle there by the Cardinals to come after that one, but unable to get their hand on it as TMP takes a 4-point lead, 15-11. Now there's some discussion on the floor. I'm not sure what the discussion is. Oh, 15-11, TMP with the lead. Hunsinger to Augustine. Augustine over to Dewey. Dewey up high for the hit. TMP gets it back. And that one's going to be trouble for Plainville as TMP knocks it to the back line. Cardinals get their hands on it, but it goes into the net. 16-11 now. TMP holds the lead. Oh, ankle breaker. Those are awful. The serve hit the top of the net. Cardinals were ready for it, but when it hits the top of the net, it just dies. So TMP benefits from that as they go up by 8. 17-11 here in this second set. Timeout on the floor called by the Cardinals. We'll check on. We'll check here back in just a second as we're going to move the camera just a little bit. And we're going to hold still here just for a second as we have an injury on court number 2 as the Cardinals have taken a timeout here on court number 1. We'll try to keep the camera off of what's going on over there. I'm not sure what happened, but we'll try to respect that and just keep the camera settled here on our court. So we'll hope that everything is okay, and we'll come back in just a second as the TMP holds a 17-11 lead over the Cardinals here in set number 2. Big hand there for the girl from Norton. Couldn't tell who it was, but that's okay. It looks like she's getting some help off of the floor. Hopefully she is okay as we try to get our camera back in line for you. Cardinals just taking a timeout there, trying to regroup as they were down 17-11 here in set number 2 to TMP. TMP still holding serve with number 11 doing the serving there, Cassidy Yost. Her serve comes across, Huntsinger to Augustine. Quick tip over by Augustine. Knocked up by TMP. Nice job by the Cardinals to cover that one, as number 15 for TMP is just hitting rockets back over to the Cardinals. Cardinals great again there to get it across. Oh, wow, what a great volley there. Too bad that ended up not going the Cardinals' way, but what a great job by both teams. Cardinals especially to keep digging that one out, but TMP benefits from the point as they go up 18-11 here in set number 2. Cardinals that time get the job done as they get the point and the serve back. Trailing 18-12, going back to serve will be number 21, Molly Hunsiker. Her serve is a good one. TMP over here on the Cardinals' left side. Nuss gets it over to Hosier. Hosier gets it across. Big hit there from the Cardinals. That's their go-to hitter, number 15, Emily Lane. She knocks another one home. TMP goes up 19-12. Cardinals trouble with that serve. TMP hits the 20-point mark, up 20-12 now on the Cardinals. 5 points away from set and match. Cardinals need to get this stopped right now and get the serve back. And they'll take that for sure as the serve goes into the net. Cardinals take that point and they'll take over the serve. Trailing 20-13, it'll be Jade Hosier serving for Plainville. Her serve, nice serve, just over the net, tipped over by Augustine. Cardinals will take that point. Going to make it 20-14. Well, there must have been a violation. I apologize for that. So actually TMP gets that point, and it makes it 21-13 TMP. And they'll be serving, number 15 there, Lane serving for TMP. Staub with a big hit that time. TMP working to get it back across. I don't know how they got that one across because that was a big hit by Staub. This time Staub puts the hammer down and gets the point and the serve back for the Cardinals. And now it is 21-14. Cardinals down 7 here in set number 2. Serving for Plainville will be number 10, Aubrey Dewey. On the far court, court number 2, the Eagles of Trigo have a 14-9 lead over the Blue Jays. TMP with a big hit there. Looks like it was Wassinger with that one as they'll take the serve back and get that point. Now they go up 22-14 on Plainville. Still time here for Plainville. They just need to stop these serves and get the points back and the serves back and go on a little run. 23 for TMP. Mickelson Coulter doing the serving. Her serve goes back to Huntsinger. Sets it up to Hosier. Hosier cross court to Wilkerson. Big swing there. Blocked by TMP. Now the Cardinals are going to have to get it across. Blocked by TMP again, but it falls on the other side of the court. So Cardinals will take that point as they get within 7 now. Down 22-15. Going back to serve will be junior Brooklyn Staub. TMP having trouble. They get it across. The Cardinals are going to have a free shot here. They get it over to Wilkerson. Wilkerson, good hit. TMP having all kinds of trouble with that one as Wilkerson puts the hammer down on that one. Cardinals get the point. 22-16 now they trail. Staub still serving for the Cardinals. TMP setting up over here on the Cardinals' left side. Wassinger with a hit. Handled by Staub. Hosier puts it across. Now they're going to set up on the back line. Nope, Wassinger gets it. Cardinals diving for it. unable to get their hands on it, and TMP will take a 23-16 lead and take the serve back. Going back to serve will be Augustine, number 2. TMP up 23-16 here in set number 2 on court number 1. Trigo up 17-10 on court number 2 in set number 2. Dewey, Augustine with a quick tip over. Now TMP setting up. They have a long shot there. Cardinals unable to recover, and TMP now is just 1 point away from set and match as they are up 24-16 over the Cardinals. Augustine still serving for TMP, serving for the set and the match. Wilkerson, nice swing. TMP recovers, and they're going to get it back across. Their shot goes into the net. Plainville still with some life here as they'll get the serve back, down 7, 24-17. No chance, or they cannot make any mistakes here, but they still have a chance now that they have the serve. Good serve. Looked like it was a call there going to be, but looked like there should have been a call maybe on TMP, but there wasn't. So the Cardinals get that point. Now 24-18. Again, no mistakes for the Cardinals. They can keep this serve going. TMP setting up at the net. Quick tip handled by Dewey. Now quick shot over by Augustine. TMP setting up again. That is Mickelson Coulter getting it across. Deep set by Wilkerson. TMP blocked by the Cardinals. Quick tip by TMP. Cardinals setting up again for Hosier. She is blocked, but it falls over on TMP's side. And the Cardinals on a little bit of a run here, down 24-19. Augustine still serving for Plainville. Augustine's serve looks good. TMP setting up over here on the Cardinals' right side. They tip it over, but Cardinals no problem with that one. Hosier with a good hit there. TMP having trouble with it. Cardinals hit the 20-point mark in this round. 24-20 now. TMP with a 4-point lead. Set and match point. Cardinals have ran off 4 in a row as they were down 24-16. TMP calls a timeout, trying to regroup and see if they can do something here. Cardinals on a little bit of a run. Hopefully they can keep it going. On court number 2 right now, Trigo up 21-10 over Norton. I do believe, I missed the very end of it, but I do believe Trigo won set number 1. So the Trigo's looking to finish out their set and match over there against Norton. All right, Cardinals and Monarchs back on the floor. Augustine for the Cardinals still serving. And we'll see if she can keep this run going, as she has about 4 points in a row going here. Her serve, another good serve. TMP setting up on the back line, setting up the lane. Her shot is long. Cardinals with another point. Still life for the Cardinals, only down 3 now, 24-21. Augustine serving again for the Cardinals. TMP trying to get a quick tip there. They mishit that one. Cardinals now within 2, 24-22. Augustine still at the serve. Cardinals rattling off 6 points in a row here. So the Cardinals still alive in set number 2. Augustine serve, another good one. TMP setting up at the net. Look like they're going to go to their big hitter. Dewey says, no problem, I got it. Now Hosier with the hit. And what was the call? They had a call at the net. They're going to call a violation. They're going to call a lift on Plainville at the net. That's too bad. Cardinals were on a great comeback there, but they fall short to TMP 25-22 in set number 2. We'll have a short break here. Looks like the other one is about over as Trigo is up 22-12 in that one. And then as soon as that one is over, we'll have the Cardinals and the Eagles here on court number 1. So here on court number 2, or excuse me, here on court number 1, this round is over as TMP is able to defeat the Cardinals in 2 sets. Second set, 25-22. Check back with us in about 10 minutes, and we'll have stream number 3 going tonight, and that will be again the Plainville Lady Cardinals against the Trigo Golden Eagles. Thanks for joining us on the Bird's Eye View.